In the world, some of the places are blessed with plenty of water sources. Water is not only used for the human consumption and cultivation, and also not only for industrial purpose. From water, we can also produce electrical energy. The type of energy sources is called hydropower energy sources. This is the 10th topic in the fuels. You can watch all my previous videos in my YouTube channel. The corresponding links are provided in the description. So before going to hydropower energy, we need to discuss about conservation of energy. We know energy can neither be created nor destroyed, only it can converted from one form to another form of energy. You can see here hydropower, actually what the basic principles involved in hydropower, geothermal power and tidal power. These two topics I will explain in the next video. So but this video I am going to explain how hydropower generated. So hydropower means potential energy of water. When you stored water, it has a potential energy. When you leave that water through a channel, so it produces that potential energy can be converting into kinetic energy. That means when it is water is moving, it has a kinetic energy. So this highly moved water, when you passed over the turbines, the force of kinetic energy can rotate the turbines. That means we are making a mechanical energy. That means kinetic energy converting into mechanical energy. When the turbines are rotated, because of Faraday law, they have a electrical wires, conducting wires among the strong magnets. They produces the electrical energy. That's why mechanical energy converting into electrical energy. So here, potential energy of water converting into kinetic energy converting into mechanical energy finally producing electrical energy. This is called conservation of energy. It happened in the hydropower. I will explain the next video about the geothermal power and tidal power. Here, before going to that one, we need to also know about generators. Generators are machines that converts the mechanical energy into electrical energy. In the last part, so how mechanical energy will converting into electrical energy. It's worked on Faraday's electromagnetic induction. When you keep a conducting wires among the magnetics, and if you change the one of the field continuously, it produces electricity. So you can see here a conductor is placed in a varying magnetic field, EMF will be induced. I'm not going to deeply how the Faraday law works, but with the basic idea, when you keep rotating the conducting wires among the magnetics, it produces the electricity. So all the way you need to do only one thing. You need to continuously rotate this shaft. So then you can move the conducting wire continuously among the among the magnetics. So it produces the electricity. Okay. So this is the Faraday law. It's a working principle of generators. These generators are involved in all three topics like hydropower, geothermal power, tidal energy power. So we need to rotate the turbines. When you rotate the turbines, turbines are connected with this shaft. This shaft. So when the turbines are moving, this shaft also moving. So then the coils are rotating each other. Then it produces the energy. Okay. So how hydropower will generate it? So hydropower basic principle is the kinetic energy of moving water can be converted into electricity by using turbines, and this plant is called hydropower plant. The energy is called hydropower. The energy source is stored water or moving water. Okay. So here it is a renewable and green energy sources which is from dams and reservoirs. When you construct a dam or reservoir, we can able to produce hydropower. The core of the hydropower plant is turbine. You can see a turbine here. This is the turbine. Okay. So the kinetic energy of moving water, water is moving here. This kinetic energy can rotate the turbines. When turbines is rotating here, generator is there. Generator coils are moving. It produces the electricity. So I will explain clearly here. See here, when you construct a dam against the water flow, So there is a water flow from outside. So there is a water flow. When you are constructing a dam, you are abstracting the natural flow of water. So water height will increases. If height increases, potential energy also increases. Potential is equal to energy is equal to mgh depending on the height. If you increases height, the potential energy of water also will increases. So when you open the gate and if you allow the water through a channel, that channel is called pen stroke. So pen stroke is there. You are passing water through a channel in a proper direction. So now this water gets kinetic energy. It has a high kinetic energy. This because of this kinetic energy, turbines will be rotate. So when the turbines rotated, connected, strapped, and conducting coils also rotate. These are placed between the magnetics, so it generates the electricity that will be transformed to the homes or grids to homes. Okay, like they finally will get a energy. The used water can be leaved to another channel, so that can be used for different purposes. This is the hydropower plant. You can see here a dam abstract the natural flow of water upstream to downstream in a river. When the water naturally flowing from upstream to downstream, you can construct a dam. So high potential energy created in the stored water. So when you store water, potential energy created. When you release the stored water through pen stroke, the potential energy converting into kinetic energy. Okay, so that kinetic energy rotates that water turbines. It's rotating the water turbines. So and connected strapped. So when the turbines are rotating, this strapped also rotating. So this strapped also rotating. So strapped rotates the coils which is replaced between these are placed between the strong magnets. When the strapped is moving, the connected coils also moving here. These are placed between the strong magnetics. It produces changing the magnetic field due to the rotating coils create the electricity that is called generators. Okay, so they generate the electricity that pass it to transformers to grids to home. Okay, like that we can produces the power. So only basic principle is potential energy converting into kinetic energy, that is converting into mechanical energy, and finally it is converting into electrical energy. So depending on the production of electricity, the plants are classified into three types. First one is large hydropower plants. They can ability to produce more than 30 megawatts energy electrical energy. And another one is small hydro plants. They can produce between the 100 kilowatts to 30 megawatts. That's mean below the large hydropower plant. And some of the small streams can produce the very less energy below the 100 kilowatts is the kilowatts. So those are called micro hydropower plants. This is the classification of hydro plants based on their production ability. And these are the so what is the advantage of the hydropowers? These are cheaper. So and it put worldwide 25% of electricity is producing from the hydropower plants. So 25% is the maximum percentage which is producing from the hydropower plants. And additional advantage not only for after usage of the water for the production of electricity, you can also use that water for irrigation and different water resources purpose. And what are the disadvantages of this process? Main disadvantage is it destroy the ecosystem. It's required large space to construct a dam and power plant. You require a large space. Generally, the water where the very narrow area, where the water is flowing very narrow area, they choose the place and they construct these power plants. Generally this will happen at the forest sites only, because of when you destroy the forest, it destroy the ecosystem of different types of bios. That mean different types of animals, different type of birds, and they are depending on their forest. So when you cut down the forest, their ecosystem will be collapsed, and tribals also lose their identity. And there is a floods when you overflow or when your dam is failed, it leads to floods. These are the environmental issues because of the dams. So this is the topic, and thank you for listening. Next topic same similar like this one, that is geothermal and tidal energy, how they produces, also we will discuss in the next chapter. Thank you very much.